Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play.
Take care of it.
And we've got the information that we need to stop the tower and release the souls. So we will go back in and we'll get rid of it or whatever. And minor reputation, Defiance Bay. Excellent. And hopefully after this is over we'll get some more reputation for Defiance Bay and then we can continue with Adir's quest line or whatever. The stairs are right over here. Down, 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 down. Go to the top. And hopefully, Aldhelm has not gone completely insane. Oh, setting my watch. There we go. Aldhelm looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
He takes a tentative, scuttling step toward you. Doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for a moment. Oh boy. Quick save. I actually haven't quick saved in a little while, I believe. Okay. A jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize the words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. Choose end. What will that do, though? I'm not sure. Maximize the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading the device. Will that release the souls? I don't think I want to throttle it. That doesn't sound good. I'm going to choose end. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Adra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant.
Still and silent. It's finally over. Still and silent. It's finally over.
Dude. Bad visitor, leaving in 5 days. Wanted criminal by the name of Uriah the Deft Hand. Do we like escort her away to prison? Him and Tor will do that. Because he does that, you know, everything around there.
What is it?
I almost wondered if I should end his misery, but we'll just leave him up here.
Well?
Proceed to the bottom. Huh. I wonder if we're any more reputable here in Defiance Bay. We ought to be. Defiance Bay. Ally. Faintly good. Excellent. So what has that done? Jeez, I can now operate them. I turn the machine top tear nouneth off, which means that Soul's inherited hill can be returned to the cycle. Not sure what that'll do. Oh, is this thing camping supplies? I imagine it is. Oh, it's just a crossbow, or an arbalist that I haven't picked up yet. Wait a second. Oh, that actually does a lot of damage. Guess we're gonna leave now. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. There! That's the nice man who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Yay! The tower, it's off! Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? I'd better get a man in Brackenbury for this. It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it.
Greetings.
Yes, excellent. Okay. Oh, man. This has been very, very interesting. What the crap? Is that the computer? That was weird. It was like, beep, but oh well. What? It's doing it again.
Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
A glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
I wonder what this computer's doing. I don't like that sound. Attack hits a target. To inflict damage, it is usually reduced by the type of... what the... Make that sound. Or whatever? Or, I don't know. I don't like it. But... I wonder if I have to restart it or something. Oh. Ah. Yes. So what is our ally? Faintly good. Let's see what we can do.
Well met, friend.
Looking for the militia records. I've had a number of inquiries. Blah, blah, blah. I need 2 more might. If I have anything that would give me more might. Thought I was already established well enough. Apparently I'm not. Perhaps... I don't think we have any armor that's not been enchanted with something. Yeah. Oh, this one hasn't actually. Ruby bonuses. Might. Crap, I don't have anything for it. I need something to increase my might. Then I'll just force them to give it to us, because this is getting ridiculous. Wonder if the goose and fox has any sleep resting bonuses that'll give me 2 might. If not, we'll have to go all the way to the Deerford village. Which would be most unfortunate. But not much I can do about that. Unless then my priest's abilities can just be used to buff my might, but it doesn't look like I can just do that. These have a wide variety of area of effects offensive spells. They also have the ability to transform an analytic spirit. Yeah, I know that already. They don't have any, if they have like at least one might, then that'll work because I can just buy a new thing of armor and then buff it with one might too.
Come now, it'll be fun. Even just a single...
Out just so you can learn he'll speak. I'll write down a few words.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, again, it seems the conversations are getting to a point where they seem to be cut off a little bit. I wonder if I should like restart the game and computer for that. I think that's a problem, so. An enemy spotted. Assassin. I'm not afraid of any assassins. Okay, I'm afraid of these assassins. Take this and take this.
Yes?
Take that.
Hey.
And take this. Take this.
Well?
And have an Adra
On your
spider. Or
word.
Adra spider, whatever. Have a fireball. It's really lagging now.
This thing is... That's it!
These assassins are pathetic.
How may I help?
And again, when you have a giant Adra beetle, you could probably win any fight. And it's just gone. Poof. Ooh, aye. Well, that's an easy way to get armor. And a grimoire. Take that and see if there's anything useful we can learn. Another grimoire. Oh. Didn't mean to take all of that. Anything in here interesting? What's this? Displaced image? Meh. What's in here? Same thing. Whatever.
Yes.
Alright. Now, odd that we've got assassins after us now. Just like Baldur's Gate 1! And 2, where you're like assailed by assassins like everywhere. It's like everyone's out to kill you. And that kind of gave it some interesting mystery to it. Like, there's all these assassins that are like after you for some reason. It's like, what the heck? Bishop.
Hail and well met.
This is a lovely place. Can I get a room? There's no might bonuses. What? Oh. That is ridiculous. Lots of hunting bows, Zarp staffs, champion spear. Interesting. You don't happen to have... Wait. We don't need... Aha! We can use one of these things. Let's see, which one of these gives us might? Ah, savory pie. Pie saves the day, people.
Yes.
That's way too funny. Hey, we need to get some might. Let's eat some pie. Then we can threaten this guy after we enchant and put on some specific armor, and then we can do the specific interaction that we need. Oh, how silly.
Siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
And that comes in handy.
Okay. Hi. And we'll enchant this armor real fast with the might. Excellent. Now I'll just put it on for the time being. Whoa. You asked me for one, and I said no, not until you're older and more responsible. Do you remember this conversation? Gory's eyes are fixed on the ground in front of him. Yes, sir. Yet I find you out here playing with a blade that clearly belongs to the knights. Did you see the problem? Do you see the problem? I didn't steal it, honest. I traded a secret for it. He points at you. Ask him. Hammer turns to you. Is what my son says true? He wants to be a crucible knight. Thought it was a good way to get him started in an honorable profession. He stares at you for a moment, then shakes his head. Well, I still don't approve of my boy having a weapon, but I'm glad he's no thief. You can keep the blade, but I'll be holding onto it until you're a squire with the knights. Come along, Gordy. I won't have you loitering out here all day. Okie dokie. So wait a second. What does this give me? Oh. I could have given that the bonus. No, we'll wait until we can give it +2 of something. So that's fine. That's fine. Maybe I ought to hold on to these different armors or whatever just to swap them out whenever I need more might or intellect or blah blah blah. What a stupid tactic that you can do with that. That's so dumb. But, oh well. It's interesting, to say the least. It's very funny. Hilarious. First mode active. Whoa. Whoa.
Well?
That's what happens when you hold when I'm holding the super fast click button down.
Course.
This is what happens. Ooh, I can basically control his movement just like that.
What is it?
Interesting. That's kind of weird. Any weapon, shield, or suit of armor can be enchanted by clicking the enchant button from its description page. I am not, what's the word? Dyslexic. I'm not dyslexic. I just don't talk that much. That's the reason I have trouble saying words every so often. Well, every often.
Well?
Okay, eat the pie! Yum. I am now strong enough to intimidate this guy into giving me what I want. Fear me, I have eaten pie.
Gods keep you.
I take what I want. In the Duke's Palace, I can assure you that you do not. Besides, without my assistance, you'd be sifting through scrolls for years. I've come a long way. It didn't do anything still! What?
What is it?
How do I get my might or reputation high enough? Come on. I'm an ally. All that work for nothing. Oh, this game hates me. I had to summon a beetle and just, like, destroy you or something crazy like that. I don't know what to do. So, I wonder if Aleth's quest is over. Or if we can do anything more with him. If he offers anything more. I don't know. I actually have to look at the quests. theorems. Yeah, that's that one girl. Grieving mother, master below, team and tide. It's from Kana. I guess Alice thing is ending there. I'm gonna talk to him some more if there's anything else he has to say. So, now you understand a little more about Islamir. No thanks to that animancer. My spleen? Black bile? Come on. Belisiege's methods were flawed, but you still learned something, didn't you? Only because you and I have a lick of good sense between us. But the average person? Show them a shiny gadget in the hands of an expert and they'll believe anything. Perhaps. Animancy has its uses, but it's hard to say whether those outweigh the dangers. It's too decentralized. There's no one to keep practice in check. No uniform principles or guidelines. Putting that much power in the hands of a single authority is no better. He raises an eyebrow. It's not a perfect solution, but it's better than the chaos we have now. Why did you want to take Belisiege's notes? Like I said, I didn't appreciate her prying. Why was your mother gone so often? She was invited to join Hamneg with the landed Thane when I was very young. His estate was a 5-day ride from our home in the Sith Woods, so that was part of it. Gives you the smallest of frowns. The real issue, however, was my father. Despite his initial agreement with the arrangement, father was never happy with it. He would hound and harangue my mother when she was home. He wanted to know whether she was intimate with the Thane, and no matter how many times she swore she wasn't, it was never enough. As you can imagine, that led her to her coming home much less often, even though she still supported us financially. Sounds like your father had a problem with his temper. He had a problem with my mother's Hamneg. I'm not really sure how that's pronounced. Even though they agreed upon it long ago that the financial benefits would be considerable, that it was little different from his role at the Earl's steward. It ate at him. And so he drank and raged. When she was home, he raged at her, and when she wasn't, he raged at me. More than anything, he wanted me to become an arcane knight in the service of his Earl. I think he felt this would validate his chosen career and master. He was a firm man, as he saw, but in the end I became a successful wizard due in no small part to his strictness. Nonsense. You accomplished that on your own, and you would have been fine without him pushing you. Are you so certain? I didn't know what I wanted from my life then. I surely wouldn't have been so focused without a little direction. It's a Hamneg. A ceremonial marriage between folk and elf. Because the Adiri mainland has historically been split between the two races, we have many institutions that are designed to normalize relations. Our monarchy is headed by folk, but an elven consort rules alongside the reigning Forsunning or McWine. This is the most prominent example of Hamneg. In many cases, a Hamneg allows two households to pool resources. You see, this is why I really like it when they have the voiceovers say all the words, because I don't know how to pronounce anything in this game. Among the aristocracy, Hamnegs consolidate power. Sometimes, as in my mother's case, a Hamneg is a means for a noble to add another administrator to his or her household. Consorts are received with almost the same level of respect as their noble counterparts, which can be extremely useful. Of course, Hamnegs are sometimes used to sanitize an extramarital affair. He shrugs. I don't know that it's really any better, but it seems to satisfy common notions of decency. And elf and folk unions are sterile, which no doubt eases some concerns. I'm still not 100% sure what he's talking about. It almost sounds something like plural marriage or something like that. I have no idea. That's all I really wanted to know. Very well.
Yes.
Okay, maybe we are done with this quest. Anyway, that will be the end of this video, so thank you for watching. I'm gonna have to restart the game and maybe the computer too, I don't know. Take a short break. Oh, what's this tower? The stones of this ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires, surrounded by a patch of wild flowers. It looks like a memorial. Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway. So yes, thank you for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next time.